Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 2 of the Yap-Sesh. For those who maybe haven't watched the first episode or, forgot who I am, my name is Couper. I am the person yapping into the microphone today. I am the yapper slash host. Guest to be determined. I don't know if I'll ever have one, just based on vibe, but you never know. It's been a little bit since my last one. It's been almost a month, pretty much. Yeah. So whoopsies. But to be fair, in the description of my channel, it does say whenever they so please show up. So, there you go. I got more views than I thought on my first video. I'm not gonna lie. 9 seems kind of like a lot. Especially for this sort of thing. I was expecting to get like maybe 2 views, because I don't know if I said it back then, but I'm essentially just spewing these into the void and hoping for the best. I'm not gonna lie. If it catches traction, it catches traction. But I think it's kind of fun. I think it's got a spin to it. I do like how the channel looks. I like my profile picture. I think it's sick. The banner, I've had that banner for years. The only thing I changed on it was the name, because a bunch of my brother and like his high school friends made a podcast thing and they wanted me to like administer it. So while they were recording, I was working on like the audio levels and shit while they were talking, which was weird, but I don't know, it was kind of fun. But they had a whole different channel and everything, so I just stole the banner and then just renamed it. So it's Yap-Sesh. What's been going on recently, Lord only knows. Being the busy student that I am, I enrolled for a lot more classes than I thought I could handle, and so I've been dealing with that. I've been a very busy bee. I have 2 jobs and I'm working with them both on top of like whomever may know how college credit courses work. For me, I'm taking 21 credit hours. So a little bit more than normal. I'm used to like 12 to 15, maybe 18. I took 18 one semester. It was fine, but I'm taking 21 this semester, and it's rough. I don't know if I should get into my class schedule, but I guess I can. It's not giving too much information, but it's alright. I didn't have any like gastro problems until I hit the record button and all of a sudden I need to burp a lot, but whoops. Alright. This is my schedule. I wasn't gonna get into it, but my head went to a space and now I'm here. So, my usual schedule is I wake up around, Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'll wake up at around 8-ish a.m., get ready, and take a shower and all that and be done by 8:25, and then I'll leave the house by like 8:50. I don't want like the mildly humiliating thing. I don't know why it gets in my brain, but I don't like when I leave the house with my hair wet, because it, to me, like if other people are looking in, it just shows like, did you really just wake up? And I want the world to know that I'm like prepared for the day. So I like to wait after I shower before I go. Anyways, so I will leave at 8:45 and I'll walk to my internship, which the hours vary, but I'm basically like a work assistant or like a desk person. But that's pretty much my job, and I'll like manage Excel sheets and do all that. So from 9 to about 11, I do that. Then from 11:15 to 12:05, I don't know, we get out early usually, but from 11:15 to 12:05 I am in international affairs, which is a class which we're just learning about like World War II and things like that right now, which is super chill because I've been learning about that my entire life pretty much. So it's just common sense at this point. And then I immediately leave from there to go to human resource management. Goated class, by the way, because I'm an international business and management major, and I need 3 more classes to be done with my management. No, 2 more, and I need 2 more classes to be done with my international business, counting this international finance that I'm doing right now, which is wicked, by the way. It's a lot easier than I thought so far. It's just exchange rates. But to be fair, I didn't go to I didn't go to yesterday's because I've been under the weather, very badly under the weather. I'm recording this at 1 a.m. because I couldn't go to sleep, and I like got a burst of energy, like a second wind, and now I feel really good. So we're trying to record this now. It's some bug. I called out of work today. I didn't call out. I got someone to take my shift, but I missed work because I was just so fucking down bad. So God bless for that. But Tuesday and Thursdays, so yesterday's, as I'm recording this, I recorded this on the 23rd, but yesterday was the 22nd. So I have an 8 a.m. So I'll wake up at 7:20, and then I don't really give a fuck at 8 a.m. to be honest, or at 7 a.m. I don't give a fuck. If I walk out with wet hair, don't give a rat's ass. So I will wake up at 7:20, shower. I will shower in the morning and in the night every time. It's gross if you shower in the morning and then sleep with all your doo-doo gabagool, and then you wake up and then you just shower it off. Your sheets are probably disgusting. Anyways, so I'll shower in the morning, I'll shower at night, and then in the morning I'll shower, blah, 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 and then I'll leave and I'll go to my class at 8 a.m. Then immediately from 8 a.m. to 9:15, I'm in that class, which is leadership, which we just learned about. Like right now, we're learning about Nick Saban, which is awesome because I love college football, and it's amazing to learn about Nick Saban and his coaching tree. We actually he went on a tangent about Kurt Signetti, which was awesome because we just watched the national championship highlights, which was so sick. Anyway, I leave there, and then at 9:30 to 12:30, I go back to my internship. And then from 12:45 to like 2 p.m., I'm in international finance, and then I'm done for the day. Which is like easier load, but I'm taking like a class that is 6 credit hours, and it's just my study abroad class. And what I mean by that is in my spring break, I get to go study abroad in Chile for my international business credit, which is awesome, but it's the requirement that I get for my major. If I don't do it, I can't graduate, you know? And the problem was, I don't know anybody who's going with me, and it's in a month. Like, I'm leaving in a month. I don't know anybody who's going. I don't know the material yet. I don't know anything. Once we get there, we have to do nothing but work, and then we come back, and then we do nothing but work until the end of the semester. And so I'm going to be like 8 weeks behind on work once I get all the material, which is going to be fucking nuts. But what are you going to do, right? So that's my day-to-day basis, but at the end of the day, most days at least, I'll leave my classes and I'll just go back to my internship, or I'll go back to my server job / bartending job. I am a bartender, which is awesome. I love being a bartender because it's so much more relaxing than a server, in my opinion, just because, yes, you're talking to people, but where I work, it sometimes, or the shifts that I work, at least as a bartender, because I'm new, they put me on the chill shifts, so where it's not as busy at the bar, and so I can talk to people, I can level with the regulars, and I can just kind of like be myself and not be like super server-esque, because I mean, if you ever work a serving job or like a customer service job, you have your customer service voice and your customer service attitude. I can kind of go away with that on these slower shifts, and it's awesome. I get to be a human being. and just talk to these people like they're human beings and not my customer, and they tip better with that. So I usually make a shit ton of money, which I very much do. Unfortunately, I missed that today, and I do miss that a lot. But what can you do? Anyways, so juggling two jobs kind of sucks, but I mean, it's 20 hours for internship, and then it's however many hours I work on my server job. I want to say like 12 to 15. So 32 to 35 hours on that, and then schoolwork, which is something else. But I mean, this semester's not that bad so far. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be, but a lot of time being in the room doing work. There have been a couple of days here where I wake up and I go on my computer and I do nothing but homework from like I don't even know, like a Saturday, last Saturday, dead ass last Saturday, I woke up at like 11 and I did nothing but homework from like 12 to 9. It was ass. Never want to do that shit again, but I'm gonna have to do that shit again eventually. It's not even test week yet. I don't have a test. And I'm fucked. Like I don't but it is what it is, man. Moving swiftly on. There's a couple things that happened recently actually 3 things that I want to kind of hop onto just because of sheer curiosity, but there's some Marvel Rivals drama going on that I've like been seeing, but I haven't like fully understood, because I know that there's this Kingsman, is that his name? He was entered into a $40,000 Marvel Rivals tournament, but the people on the tournament, or some of them, I know Big Puffer's was on that team, and he just didn't have any clue what was going on. Some like 2 people on that team out of like the 5 of them, I don't know how many people are on a Marvel Rivals team. Is it 6? I haven't played Marvel Rivals in eons. But Kingsman was like trying to win this $40,000, and 2 of the other people were like trying to play for vibes and shit. And Kingsman was like, "Hey, can we please focus up? I'm trying to win this money. Like, can we please not play for vibes? I really want to like try and win this." And like people who were already like well versed and like have money were like, "No." And so they ended up losing completely, last place. And some streamer ended up getting banned because she was like insulting him and like all like a bunch of shit. And then God bless. And then like the apology was 100% AI, and then some person's boyfriend came in and like wrote a letter or a Google Doc to the owner of the tournament and was like, "This guy needs to be kicked for these reasons." And then Kingsman did get kicked, and then all of a sudden he's made like infinitely more money than the Marvel Rivals tournament would have won him. What the fuck? So dude won easily, got a Twitch streamer banned because she's being an absolute moron. But people were being like really misogynistic against her. That's fucked up. Her name is Cece, I think. That's fucked up. Misogynistic comments need to go. But I mean, for being like an asshole, you deserved it. The ban, not the misogynistic comments, the ban. And then the person's boyfriend should go fuck himself, dude. Fuck that guy. But anyway, I just feel like that's I feel like Kingsman's attitude was completely like what I would do. Like my entire life I've wanted to be in a gaming tournament. I've always wanted to play in some form of tournament, gaming no matter what. So if I was in his shoes, I would want to do the exact same thing. I would want to play for the money and be like, "Hey, everyone shut the fuck up. Like, please, can we try and win this $40,000? Because he's a college student, so it meant a lot to him to win that. That's a lot of money for a college student. So, and for him to lose is really fucking sad. And but he's made so much more money anyway, so good for him. What I can't fathom is the fact that like people just throw away opportunities like that for literally just for shits and giggles. Like completely ignored his feelings and was just like, I don't really feel like it, so I'm gonna be Black Widow and go 0-5 and blame it on you. Like, how incompetent do you have to be as a person? Like, that infuriates the fuck out of me. But that's people. A lot, like, the more I'm learning about life and other people, it's everybody's so different. Like, everybody's so different. So many, like, more different thoughts, and not everybody has lights up there, and it's really infuriating to figure that out when, like, when you're a server or a bartender or meeting with a student about study abroad, or like, just talking to people about, like, not politics. I hate talking about politics, but, like, normal shit like gas money or price of groceries or things like that. It's like, how out of touch are you? And it's infuriates me with how, like, out of touch a lot of people are nowadays. But I mean, I probably said this already. What are you gonna do? Like, I don't know, man. I had the struggle of, like, being, like, my point of view right now is, like, I'm at that point where I need to apply to internships. And for those who have done this and have, like, gotten through it and are, like, over the hump, I'm so jealous of you, because this shit sucks. I think I've applied to, and I know I'm gonna have to do like 10 times this amount, but within the last, like, week and a half, I've applied to like 55 internships, probably. And, like, I've gotten people, like, the only emails I've gotten of, like, hey, we've accepted your application. But I've been, like, looking at everybody's emails, and I've been reaching out to LinkedIn and being like, hey, please, like, give me some sort of feedback, or text me back, or, like, help me. But not everybody wants to hire an international business manager and management major, I guess. But my resume's fire. I have a great resume. I have a killer resume, actually. A lot of involvement, pretty much. Like, I'm pretty involved here. Like, in my college at least, I'm pretty involved. Like, I've done something every year. Like, I've not gone without something, you know? I think if, like, I held a position at my university, I was a teacher for, a program that we have here that combats human trafficking. So I taught high school students about that. And then I taught my own group of college students. I'm an intern, and I'm a brother at a fraternity, and I have another job, and, like, I'm involved in a church. Like, there is so much shit that I do. It does actually feel like a lot, but I mean, it's more than most people. And I have, like, a decent GPA on top of it, and I'm, like, I don't know. I feel like my work's pretty cut out, but I mean, my brother, who was more involved than me and was smarter than me, had applied to like 550 something internships and was lucky to get one out of, like, all of his options. It's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm not as equipped as him, but you mean to tell me it took him 500 applications for him to get one internship when I'm like 50 in, and the applications close in, like, March and February, and I'm down here in the low life trying to get my shit together? Like, this is the summer that I need an internship. It's either internship or study abroad to Greece, one or the other, but I can't have both, is what I'm figuring out. And oh boy, is it a big fat fucking jumbled mess that I'm just not ready for. But I'm hoping that if I do a good enough job at this internship, that oh, please, the one that I'm thinking of right now, if you could hear me, please hire me. I just dropped my sleeping pills. But if they hire me, I'm hoping that I do a good enough job to where they just like either keep me on, like hire me back when I'm graduated and then pay for my masters, or um they just hire me and I'll take the job. I'll also take the job because all the ones I'm applying to pay well and they pay, period. If you, most of them. I'm taking some that don't pay well and then I'm taking others that do pay well, but all of them require an international business like major and like involvement in all this. I'm trying to go for like a human resources slash management slash logistics kind of route, but not every fucking place that I'm applying to wants that. I'm applying to sports. I'm applying to like airliners, hotels, like executive, like office level hotels, not just like a fucking janitor in a hotel. I'm a cruise liners, and just a bunch of shit like that. And it's just, I don't know. I'm really hoping it works out. I'm really hoping they get back to me, but you never know. I applied to Coke. I applied three positions. If they don't get back to me on a single one, I'll be a little sad. But actually, I shit you not. That's really funny. Right as I was talking about this, I just got denied. I just got denied as a intern at Marriott. So they're currently considering someone else, by the way. I just want that to be known. But I applied to multiple ones, so like multiple positions, so they're gonna have to deny me from every single one. But that was a pretty quick evaluation. It's almost like a robot did it because that's what they do now. No big deal. I'm not too upset about it because I know that's probably 400 and something more coming. But I applied to that today. Like I sent that application in at 1 p.m. today. Like, what do you mean it took you 12 hours to get, like, to understand who I am as a person? I took like 2 tests for that. Like I spent probably 2 hours during that application, and I already had a cover letter and everything for it. Not even counting the cover letter and answering the and filling in the application information. It is solely the test that they gave me. I took 2 hours on. Like, go fuck yourself. That's crazy, you know? Like, ugh, dude, I wanted that job so bad. I wanted that job bad, homie. But it is what it is, man. Me personally, I hope that the next person that they get is infinitely better than me and potentially could hire me in the future because I would love to be hired. Anyways, I don't really know I don't really know what else that is going on. I've felt compelled the last couple days to talk, you know. I've missed it. I missed y'all. But I don't know. This kind of just feels like a good time to get like everything off of my chest, but I don't want to say too much in case it comes back to bite me in the ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would suck. That would like royally suck. Cause I don't know. I know who the one subscriber is. It's me, and then I don't know who the other 2 goblins are. I'm just kidding. If you're subbed, I love you. But I don't know. They could be fucking family members. They could be like friends that have discovered it. Who knows? Who knows? And I wouldn't know shit about it. I guess that's what makes it more fun. I guess is if like I'm in class and this the dude who I sit next to just goes, "Hey man, nice podcast episode." I'd be like, "What the fuck?" At 8 a.m. Really? I don't know, but I guess one thing that I do love about my job, my internship rather, is the fact that I work with people who give negative fucks. If there was an opportunity to give less of a fuck, it's the people who I work with in the best way possible. Like, the work that we do, it gets done, and it gets done quick. I'm not given a lot of like grueling tasks or anything like that. They understand that if I'm given something, like there's no rush on it. They want to make sure like it's done thoroughly. But like I work with my best friend and then another close friend of mine, and then our my boss is my friend, and we're like chill, and she's awesome. And then my other boss is like uber chill, doesn't say a lot, but he doesn't care either. And they're all just trying to do their respective jobs while we're trying to do ours, and I'm getting paid to do mine as well. And so me and my best friend Ishan will go bother Emily, my boss, and it's my favorite part of the day. Not even close. Like, it's infinitely easily the best part of my day, because me and Ishan get along really well, and love having him as a friend, love him as a person. I think he's awesome. You can't have a better human being than Ishan. Um, but and me and Emily, we know about the same stuff. Like, we have similar music tastes, and we both watch Formula One. But we get on Emily's nerves so fucking much. Like, so it is so funny because we do it on purpose. We're not like, we do it because we're bored and she has nothing to do and we have nothing to do. So we might as well just get on each other's nerves, and it's awesome. So recently, for those who don't know or aren't involved in Formula One lore, these past week, I want to say 4 days, almost 4 days on the dot, the liveries on the cars have been coming out, and it's awesome. There hasn't been a miss yet, fortunately. I think the closest one to a miss we have is the Red Bull livery, not the V carb, but the Red Bull livery, just because it felt like, how do I explain this? It felt a little bit lackluster because it just looked like a bunch of blue paint was splattered on, and they made it glossy. Because for those who also don't know, Ford has entered the Formula One industry as a is it their freaking powers? Is it their power supply, or is it their, what is it? Powertrains. Fucking damn it, I didn't get it. But it's their powertrains. So I thought it was their engines for a second, but it was their powertrains. Anyways, and so for their like introduction back in, they made a part of the Red Bull car blue, which was sick, but not as much blue as I wanted. But if you look at V-Carbs is so much better. It's so much better because V-Carb doesn't miss with a livery. V-Carb has not missed with a livery. AlphaTauri and V-Carb have incredible liveries. Who, for those who remember AlphaTauri, like 2021, I think might be one of my favorite liveries of all time. It's so clean. It is like, it's so clean. AlphaTauri 2022 is also just like an orgasm on wheels. I think AlphaTauri 2020, ooh, I like the 2021 car more, honestly. I like the 2021 car more, so I'm gonna say AlphaTauri 2021 is better. But the 2019 car was also the Scuderia Toro Rosso. Oh my god! It's actually just like so attractive of a car. Like, I cannot believe how attractive of a car it is. The AT01, my goat. What I'm excited for is I want to see how McLaren's is, because they did this stupid fucking shit last year, which it won't be on your screen because I'm playing Rocket League on your screen right now. But my wallpaper right now is the Monaco Grand Prix livery that McLaren did in the 2025 season. But I didn't like the fact that they just copy pasted the same livery from last year and went, "Hey guys, don't worry, we won races in it, so we're gonna keep winning races in it." Fuck you. That's the most pretentious asshole shit. Just say you ran out of creativity, or your creativity department just said fuck no, and just didn't decide to do anything and not innovate. I hate that so much. I also hated the fact that literally everybody went like carbon last year. Like, also fuck you on that. I get that weight was a huge thing, but shout out to the FIA. This is the only time I'll praise the FIA is when they mandated the fact that they needed like at least, what was it, 50% of the paint, 50% of the car to be paint, or like 70% of the car to be paint, and minimum. And it was awesome, and it kind of brings color back into the sport, and you can see it with the way that they did liveries this year, at least so far. I don't want to jinx it, but like Audi's looks sexy. Haas has the best livery on the grid right now, and it's only like it's Audi, Haas, V-Carb, Red Bull at the minute, and Mercedes. Mercedes came out today, but respectfully, and it's not even close, Haas has the best livery. It's so remarkably good to look at, and they just like went under this new GR branding with Toyota. Jesus, they make this car look so good. God, I remember looking at that thing for a minute. I almost made it my wallpaper with how good it looked, honestly. Like, it's awesome. Like, I'm going to the Miami Grand Prix in May. Thank God. For my 21st birthday. 21, hey. This is my year, dude. 2026 is my shit. I'm going to be 21 in like 3 months. That's fucking awesome. Anyways, sorry. But yeah, I can't believe that. And I get to look at all these like cool ass cars and this new engine and more unpredictability about the whole thing because there's new regulations. I haven't watched F1 under new regulations. I've watched from the 2020. Have I watched new regulations? It was 4 years. So maybe I did. Maybe I did. No, I didn't. It was 4 years. Was it 4 years? I watched from 2021 to... I watched a little bit of the 2020 season, and then I watched from 2020 to like 2026. So I've watched it for 6 years. But I was able to watch Abu Dhabi 2021, which was a movie. Oh my God, it was so sick. I think then, yes, I've watched a transition from... Because it was 2021 to 2022 was the ground era, I think was what it was called. So yes, I have witnessed the change in regulation, which is awesome, but I don't remember it because it's been too long. So, and I was so into this, like new to the sport, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was like, "Ooh, new livery, yay! Why did the car look so different?" Like, you know what I'm saying? That was like how it was. So now I get to like, maybe I get to understand this a little bit more with like more background and more knowledge, which is awesome. And genuinely, I'm really looking forward to it because now that I know a lot more, I get to explain everything to my parents. And my brother's getting into it now that Apple TV is now hosting F1 events on TV. I get to watch them all the time because I have Apple TV, and YouTube TV did not work on my laptop and did not work on my phone and all that. So I had to wait till the race was finished and then like find something on YouTube that had the whole race on it, and then I'll just watch it. So I had to wait, and I would already know who won. So like, whatever. So now that I actually have Apple TV and it's my account, no bitch, no one's stopping me from doing this shit. Which I'm very, 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 very excited for, to be honest. And I have F1 TV now because I want to look at all the shit, lap times and all that while I'm like watching everything. Because I just want to be like hyper in depth whenever I'm watching something. I want to be able to understand everything. And that's what I'm going to do. Nothing's stopping me from understanding 110% of the sport. Nothing. I'm so excited. If you can't tell, I'm so excited to watch Formula One. I miss it. I actually miss it incredibly much, like an incredible amount. It's my favorite sport ever. And I was in it for like a little bit, but I mean, it's a tie between football and no, it's F1 is my favorite sport, and then golf, and then football, and then tennis is like, and then like I don't know what the fuck is my like fifth favorite sport. I don't play five sports. I guess soccer. Soccer's kind of fun to watch. No, basketball's more fun to watch than soccer, to be honest. Basketball is five, and then baseball, then soccer. I love baseball. Baseball's fun to watch. If you know what it is, baseball's fun to watch. I used to play it. Wasn't very good at it. I don't have depth perception, so I can't really see when the ball's coming. That's why when I play golf, I prefer when it's standing still, and so I can just hit a still object. Ain't that something? I was actually thinking about going to play golf today, because classes aren't looking too demanding today. And I was gonna hopefully like get out of class early and then just shoot over there. But unfortunately, what it's looking like right now, the weather is not permitting because apparently the South is getting a record weather storm, which is like really bad apparently. But I'm gonna keep it a buck and a stack with you. I don't think shit's gonna happen. It says we're gonna get snow on Sunday, but it also says it's gonna be 62 degrees on Sunday. So I'm calling bullshit. Like hyper amounts of bullshit. On Saturday, which apparently is supposed to be like really bad as well, it's gonna be 50 degrees. I walk in shorts in 50-degree weather. I literally left this morning in 40-degree weather in shorts. Like, no, like this is nothing. And they're saying a bunch of bullshit about like it's gonna be really bad. Dude, if you live where I live, nothing happens here. It snowed, but it only was like maybe half an inch. Other than that, it was fuck all. It was literally nothing with the side of fuck all. Like it annoying. It was just an inconvenience because I couldn't leave. I don't want to drive on icy roads. So it was just a massive inconvenience to me. So yeah, class got canceled because of it. Because I mean, it was MLK weekend, and then my Tuesdays were like, yeah, we don't fuck. Like I don't. It was great, so I appreciate that. But like anything else, no. Like no, and that is a shame. But I mean, I'm grateful that Tuesday classes got canceled. That is what it is. Yeah. In regards to like everything else, oh my god, there was a time when the reason I have no depth perception, by the way, is because when I was really little, I was playing in my driveway, and I fell and hit my head, and then my eyes crossed, like permanently, like they wouldn't uncross. And so my parents went to the eye doctor and they took surgery to my eyes and they straightened them out. But two negatives out of that surgery: one, I lost depth perception, and two, I have a lazy eye. Whoopsies. But apparently it fucked up some muscle, and I just have a lazy eye now. It's not permanently, like it locks in, but it's a lot easier for it to just, like just go on a whim and look at its own shit. I'm not ugly, I swear. I'm not that ugly, but I don't look great when I'm tired, because when I'm tired is when you can really tell that this shit is looking a completely different direction. But yeah, so I didn't have any depth perception, but I didn't know this until I was like 13. And so my parents would take us to like 3D movies, and I wouldn't know what the fuck I'm looking at, because through the glasses, people were like, dude, you see it? It's like right there. It's like right there. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. Nothing pops out to me like that ever. And apparently it scared my mom one day, because me and my brother would be tossing football out in the yard, and I wouldn't put my hands up to catch the ball until the last second. Like it's coming at me and it's about to hit my face, and then I grab it. But holistically is because right now, dude, I don't know where the fuck it's coming from. I have to like wait for it to get bigger, and then I figure it out. it's hard for me to read that sort of shit. Um, and I've been trying to get a grab of it for a long time. I'm able to drive. I took a couple tests. They were like, "Yeah, you're able to drive." And I'm a great driver, but they don't like. I can catch a football. I can catch a baseball. It's a little bit harder than a football, but I can catch a baseball. I can't play tennis or pickleball. You got me fucked up. I can try. I can try, and I'm pretty good at it for someone who doesn't know that perception. But like, I mean, tough shit. Like like sometimes, dude. Sometimes my brain gets way too ahead of itself, and I go to swing, and I'm like, I'm half an inch short, and I literally swing out of my shoes when I'm like going to return a serve in tennis. Got me fucked up. I'll go to return a serve, and I'll literally shoot out of my shoes, and that's a problem. But that happens to me all the fucking time. That happens to me in golf because I think I'm way too far away from the ball and end up being too close, and I swing out of my shoes and I miss the ball completely. It's part of the sport. Par for the course. Which, by the way, on the screen, which y'all are watching right now, is Rocket League. Dude, I usually don't record games, like what I'm going to show on screen, until after I make the episode, just because I want to see how much time I take up. I have never played worse Rocket League in my life than when I decided to hit record. Heinous. What you're watching is like the worst Rocket League I've ever played. And formally, I apologize. Genuinely. Because it's bad. If you're 40 minutes in and you are watching me really suck at Rocket League, I greatly apologize. I'm sorry. I'm a piece of shit. Like, I'm really sorry. But I'm better than that, I promise. I played champ lobbies and GC lobbies. I swear. It may not look like it because I'm playing like utter dog shit, but I was not warmed up then. I just got on and I started playing. Please forgive me. I was gonna put Battlefield 6, like a Battlefield 6 video on it because I did record that earlier, but the frame rate is dog shit. Like, I don't know why OBS fucked up on it, but it is the worst frame rate I have ever seen in a video, ever. And I don't know why it decided to go down to like 10 FPS when I'm recording it, but it was bad. But I was playing so good, dude. Like, actually, I was getting like 40 kill games and 40 kill games with minimal deaths on like TDM, and I got a 20 kill game on squad deathmatch, and or not squad deathmatch, strike point. Like, I was doing so good, like unbelievably good, and it just records like shit. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I think I had one bad game, but I still went positive. I think I went like 14-9, and I like, it was bad, but we were getting shit on, and I still went positive. Don't know how, but I did. Also, I am actively fighting my melatonin right now. I took 2 25 milligram pills because 25 milligrams just don't cut it no more, and they're really trying to kick my ass. I mean, they're coming at me at light speed. So I do apologize if I start to get a little bit quieter. But I mean, it's still Yap-Sesh. Y'all are with me until the end of the line at this point. I do feel bad if this episode is a little bit worse than the first one. But I went into this a little more underprepared than I did the first one. I just really felt like talking, to be honest. And that's about it. In order to get to know me a little bit more holistically, I'm going to give you probably a little bit more information about who I am as a person. I think that would be the best idea. On my other YouTube channels, which I'm not asking you to go look or go subscribe or go check them out. If you want to, it is kind of you get to look at who I am as a person even more over there, because you have like my little video essays, which were just school projects, and then you have my like funny moments, and you can kind of like see what my editing style is and like what my personality is. Especially when I'm like this monotone or like uber relaxed. Because holistically, this is who I am as like a person. But when I'm like with other people, you could best see me as somebody in like my channel Couper. That's who I am when I play with friends. But who I am as a person is best defined by like this channel or like Daredevil Born Again. This, or not Daredevil Born Again edit, but like these edits can kind of flesh out who I am. Just based on just general attitude and vibe. Oh, I lied. I got 10 views on my Yap-Sesh episode 1, which is crazy. So hey, thanks guys. But anyways, but that's just better to me, like as a person. I've always wanted to be like a YouTuber or a streamer like my entire life. It's been my number one goal for as long as I can remember. I remember we had the reason I got into YouTube really little is because of Dude Perfect, Markiplier, PewDiePie, and Jacksepticeye. Dude Perfect because me and my brother would make a channel dedicated to trick shots, and we would try to mimic Dude Perfect by doing trick shots just around the house. And then we figured out that we had no idea how to edit, and then we gave up pretty quickly. So that never made it past the like make a video stage. But I still loved the idea, so I changed the YouTube name and all of that into me. So then I changed it to some name. I actually don't remember. Like I fully don't remember. I know my video is on the internet. I just don't know what it is. Like genuinely, I don't know what it is. I've tried to figure it out. But I have no idea. There is literally a video of me when I was like 8 years old, just talking into a camera, and I don't know what the channel name is. I don't know anything about it, but it's there. If someone finds it, it's there. That's me. That is me. Little fat fuck at 8 years old. But it was that, and then I got a PS4, and then I started recording stuff on my PS4. I tried to do Let's Plays. I tried to show off my bronze level Overwatch gameplay and clickbaiting it, being like, this is what 10,000 hours on Overwatch looks like. It was a bronze player. And then I got really good, but I never recorded it. Because of course I didn't. Because I was such a sweat. I didn't care about YouTube at that point. I just wanted to be good at the game. And plus I didn't have good enough internet to stream it, and so I didn't stream it either. So I just got really good, and then I stopped playing the game because Overwatch got bad. I still play it a little bit nowadays, but I only play like Sojourn, Ana, Ashe, McCree, like 2 more healers. I don't remember the name. But I usually just main Ana. Kiriko. Kiriko's fun to play. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think she's a great healer, but she's really fun to play. And then I'll play like Zarya every now and again, but I don't do tanks. I can't play a tank. I can play a tank on Marvel Rivals, but I can't play a tank on Overwatch. They're just not my favorite. I'm a pretty good diva. However, I'm a pretty good diva, but I'm not a tank player. I'm a good healer. I'm a great healer, and I'm a great DPS, but I've never been a tank. But I remember being obsessed with that game, dude. I remember being obsessed with it, and then I moved to Rocket League. No, it's reversed. I played Rocket League, and then I got addicted to Overwatch, and then I got back addicted to Rocket League, and then those pretty much switched back and forth for probably 4 years, 2015 to 2019, I think. So Rocket League, and then 2016 Overwatch, and then they cycle back and forth. Yeah, that makes sense. That was crazy. That was probably the most fun of a time, was that 2015 to 2017 was probably the most fun I've had playing video games ever, because that was when Overwatch was the best. That's when Rocket League was the best. That was when you would trade all the time, and that was when you would like play competitive and stay up super late and play Lucio Ball and Winter Wonderland and like snowball fights and all that stupid late at night with your boys from middle school and all that. Dude, I wish I could have that now. I have a group of friends that I play with now, but I mean it's not the same. Like it will never be the same. It was peak. But I did I try to do little live commentaries and little let's plays every now and again, but nothing ever took off. I never got anything higher than probably the subs that I have right now, which is like 135. And then once I got to that number, I've plateaued. Like I haven't gotten anything above that. I think if I ever got to 1,000 subs, I would lose my fucking mind. Like I would genuinely, I think I would cry, because it's been, God, I've been doing it for almost more than 11 years. I've been doing it for probably 13 years, off and on, very off and on, and nothing has came about it. I used to put shit on TikTok in order to get engagement. It didn't really work. And I would throw out clips like daily, trying to like multiple a day, for like several months. Nothing ever happened. That was when Queso was doing his shit, and he was getting like mad views and shit off of it, and I just wasn't. And I was like, what the fuck's the point? But it's all a luck thing. Like it's all luck, and I don't know what part of me has been missing in that. I don't know if it's been my editing. I don't know if it's been the thumbnails. I don't know if it's been the titles. I don't know if it's been me. I don't know if the content I've been putting out has been bad. But like I'm gonna be honest, respectfully, I feel like my channel Couper has some pretty decent videos on it. Like Ready or Not, But We Were Not Ready is my favorite video I've ever made, and then Getting Thalassophobia with the Boys are like easily two of my favorite videos I've ever touched. And I'm shocked that like those didn't take off more than they did. I mean, Ready or Not, But We Were Not Ready, I'm glad it has 400 views, but I was expecting many more. I'm not gonna lie, because I loved every bit of that video. It was edited perfectly. Comedic timing was great. I can't understate how proud of that video I was. And for it to get 400 views back then, I was like, holy shit. But I don't want to sound like a Karen or anything like that. But I was like, dude, what? Are you kidding me? Like, this video has so much potential to do so good. And I don't know. I love that video. I fucking love that video. I'm so proud of that video. I watched that video, rewatch my videos often, just because I miss the days, but also because I was kind of proud of my work back then, and I wanted to see how I look at it now, and I'm like a modern eye, how bad it was. Getting Thalassophobia with the Boys and Ready or Not, But We Were Not Ready have been the only two videos that I can rewatch and be like, that was not a mistake. I'm very glad that I edited these the way that I did. But the two after, like I got my friend to play Granite with me, the audio on that's horrible. And if I had to do anything, I would like get on Audacity and edit the mic on there instead of deal with both mine and my friend's fuck shit of a mic. And then the Insurgency Sandstorm Response, it's a mid video, but I'm glad I got 230 views. This was when like I only kept the videos that I was like increasing the number, you know, like if I kept going, I'm sure that I could have, you know, gotten somewhere. But I'm gonna keep it a buck and a stack with you. This was like right when I was going into college, and there was no way that I was gonna be able to keep this momentum going right when I was going into like university. Like, you mean to tell me I get with my dorm room? Hell no. My dorm room was bad. Like, you could not make content out of that room. Like, it was shit. So me personally, I'm glad that I didn't. But if it was like my junior year of high school and this started happening, yeah, you bet your sweet ass I would have been uploading easily once a week, trying to find something to grind off of. No matter how long or how short the video was, I would have probably choked it out and gotten some shit. But I mean, those days are over at this point. But I'm now like discovering who I am again. I kind of went through a plateau recently in life, and I'm having to figure out what defines me as a person. And this was a huge part of me that I just forgot, and I missed it a lot. And so I'm trying to get back into it. Um, Content is just difficult to find right now, I guess. I'm gonna be uh totally honest, just because I'm strict now on what I put out, like very strict. Um, Whether it be like a funny moments video like I'm working on right now. I am working on one, but it's taking me a very long time to do, or like a video essay. I haven't thought of a good video essay that I want to do yet. I do have like in my grounded like video, I got my friend to put a grounded with me. I recorded every single session that we did after that. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is couple up all of those like recordings and then throw them into just like we be grounded. This is what it took. Or some shit like that. Just like from years and years and years ago, and just pile it together and be like, here you go. Just to put something out there in the wild, just to kind of be like, hey, I have been working on shit. I promise. But hey, you never know. Um, what I do want to do, something else I do want to do is I want to get good at solo commentary videos. Like my biggest inspiration for solo commentary videos was Jacksepticeye and Markiplier. I said that already, but they really have been. And I went back and I rewatched a lot of Markiplier's old videos, and like, how did his content back then take off so good and so fast? But it's just because the time back then was minimal editing, and you just had to be electric and like wacky. And back then, 13-year-old me was not wacky. 13-year-old me was a squeaker and cringe. So, you know, there's shit to learn from that, but I definitely could have gotten away with it if I just like spiced it up, like did something different, you know? And doing it off of a really shit editing software on the PS4 was not going to do that, but I definitely had the resources to do something else. But I was dumb back then. I mean, I can't blame myself, but there have been a lot of times where I'm like, dude, if I really just logged in, I could have gotten something here. I'm dedicated. In my lifetime, it is in my to-do list or my bucket list, and it will happen. I will be not monetized, but I will have an audience on YouTube. Like, and usually when you have an audience, that means monetization. But I mean, like, if I can get to like 60K or 50K and just like a group of people that will look forward to me uploading, I think my life's complete. I don't care about the money. I want to put out my work and then people see it, because I don't feel like the work that I put out back then 3 years ago, I don't feel like when I did it people were like seeing me. It was more just like me desperately trying to get a fucking video out and like, please notice me. Please notice me. It felt like a really weird first impression to like get your subscription or your view or your like. I want people who look at that video and be like, I really like this guy, I'm going to subscribe, but I'm also going to come back because I want him to upload something else again because I really like this guy and his editing style. And that's what like I aspire to do. Whether or not I get that, I don't know. I'm worried about the fact that my content on my Couper channel, like my Funny Moments channel, is just my friends. And I'm worried that, like, you know, if we're going to grow up, I'm going to get a full-time job. I'm going to get like a full-time internship here too. And like, I'm not going to have the time to do it, to like meet with friends and like record all these clips and then edit the clips. Like, I want to kind of change it into, not change it, but like make it kind of malleable to where it can be a mix of I played this, but also for another video with a little goofy town, goobity goobity, you know, like maybe phrase something silly, haha. You know, it doesn't have to be so brutal on my mind for me to like farm, like try not farm, but like get in these like get in these parties with these people, and like the only thing I think about is like get a clip or two, you know, like I don't want to worry about that. I just want to have a good time, and then if I see something really funny or like something gets really funny, I'll just clip it, you know. But not everything's guaranteed, and I'm worried, and you know, there might be a time here this weekend where I just experiment and I play a game that I really like, and I played solo just to see what people do, or I might upload a little video kind of testing the water and just see what people think. I'm gonna be pretty locked in here, just this weekend, just because I don't really have any homework, and we got bad weather, and it's gonna be cold and rainy and icy on the bridge or on the roads, and I don't feel like moving. So this might be the time to do that, you know. And so, you know, stay tuned for that, I guess. If you don't, I understand. I'm not too upset about it, but I do, for those who may see this and be like curious as to what I've been doing or like what I want to do, who are even curious about my whereabouts on these channels, I want to do something. I miss it so much. I miss it so much. Whenever I was like, I entered this phase of life where I'm like trying to figure out who I am again. I looked at my folder of clips of like shit that I saved, thinking back then that I was gonna make this into a video, and I cried thinking about like how badly I wanted to make a video back then. And then today, or like the other day when I was looking at them, and I was like, damn, I wanted to make a video so bad. And I was just looking over it, and I was like, how much I miss this, and how much I just missed playing games, and like looking forward to editing something and being like, I can't wait to see how this comes about. Oh man, like I can't wait, man. I just missed it so much, and I bawled. Like it wasn't even like a tear or anything. It was just the fact that it was funny, and there was so much joy behind it, and I just knew what I was thinking when I clipped it was like, I can't wait to put that in a video. And then like the videos ended, and I was like, damn, and it was just a whole different level of priority back then. But now, I mean, it's different. Now it's completely different, and now I'm like wanting this to come back. Like I miss it genuinely so much. And I'm it's coming back. Like this isn't nothing stopping me at this point. Like at this point, respectfully, there's gonna be videos coming out. I just can't tell you when. But you know what? I can almost tell you by the time this is uploaded, there will be a video. I don't know what video, but there will be a video out sometime within the next like couple weeks. Probably maybe this weekend. I want to edit something really bad. Like I want to put something out that isn't just like me talking into nothing and then putting gameplay over it and then just calling it a day. Like I want to put substance out, not slop, substance. And I'm excited. I really am excited. I apologize that the last 20 minutes have been me yapping about YouTube, but I miss you guys a lot. I guess a couple things left. I don't plan on waiting another month, at least not right now, to upload again. If I do, I'm sorry. That's not the plan. That's the prerogative, is not to wait 10 million years and then upload another podcast. I'm reckon if I upload something of substance, like this weekend, I'll probably end up making another one in a week regarding maybe the rest of the Formula One liveries and potentially doing a little activity on here. I do have ideas on what to do. This was just more of like my this is basically just me being like, I miss you guys. This is not like a pilot anymore. This is like me giving my goal and kind of delving into me more as a human being. Now it'll be more entertainment, and like now that you know the person that I am and what I want to do and like who I want to be as a person, let's work together to achieve that goal. Like let me help like add substance here, so then I can give you potentially something to look forward to, or something to take your mind off of like stress or something that's been occupying your mind. Hopefully I can make your life a little bit easier, because all I want to do is I just want to make people happy, and if this is my way of doing it, this was God's calling for me, I want this to be it. So yeah, with that being said, for those who are watching this, if you want, if you've lasted this long, pause. But if you've been with me for this long, the hour and 7 minutes we've been talking, if you want to tell me to do something in the next episode, like an activity or such, please feel free to do so. Whether it be like a tier list of something or anything like that, please let me know, and I would gladly do it. I want to get closer to this audience, and I want you on top of everything. I want to be your friend. So if you have any ideas, please be sure to leave them down below, or any which way you feel. If you want to check out my other channels, that's cool too. That's more of me as a human being with 3 years ago when I was a senior in high school. I'm a junior in college now, but that's a glimpse of me as a senior in high school back in the day. Like I said, videos coming out soon. I love every single one of you, every single person who watched this video. I love you. Please take care of yourself. Tell your parents that you love them. Don't give up. No matter what you're doing, don't give up on it. You're amazing. God bless every single one of you. Take care.